Hi everyone, my name is Corina and today I'm going to film a full face of first impressions. Not really a full face because I don't have like everything new to try, but I just got a few elf items that I thought it'd be fun to film a first impression review on. Let's start with primer. This is my first primer ever and it's a pore filling primer, like one pump is that much. It's like a white color, and when you blend it in, it blends transparent. So let's see. I just pumped like only one pump, and let's see if that's gonna be enough to cover my whole face. I'm gonna use the mirror from this palette that I'm gonna try later. Feels really silky and soft, like it's leaving my skin. Really smooth, and that little bit like went a long way. Like it almost covered this part of my face. It does feel really nice. Like my skin feels really smooth and soft. I still have that much left and covered my whole face. I'm just gonna use this on my neck, I guess. Like I don't wanna waste it. It smells like mentally a bit. I know it has like tea tree oil in it and other stuff. They are good for your skin. If you don't like products with a scent, I guess you wouldn't like this. Now I'm gonna actually apply two foundations, one on half of my face and one on the other half of my face, because I want to try this foundation, this thing, the Miss Sporty So Matte Insta Matte Finish foundation thing on its own. It's really cakey and like picks up when you try to blend it. It's just a nightmare to apply and it looks kind of cakey, but the color matches me really nicely. It's like really light, which I need. And the other one, this L'Oreal Corps Parfait, this is really nice. I've been using it for like a month now, and it's really nice as a consistency, but the color is a bit dark. And I was hoping maybe this primer would make this one, which is lighter, um, maybe apply smoother so I can use it in the winter, because this is way too dark for me for winter. I can like pull it off now in the summer, but like in the winter, this will be way too dark. I'm gonna apply them with a wet sponge. I'm just gonna apply a bit on the back of my hand, not a full pump, but maybe a full pump. I don't need that much for half of my face. I'm just gonna dot it on my face first, and then blend in really nicely, like easily. I feel like a bit easier than when I didn't have the primer underneath. It's my hand in the way. Oops. This. This is the side without anything on it. This is the side with a foundation. It looks natural, like it doesn't look I don't know, cakey or anything. It looks pretty nice. I feel like it does actually look nicer than it normally would if I didn't apply. Um if I didn't apply the primer thingy. Actually, it didn't sink into my pores, which tend foundations tend to do for me, because I have pretty big pores this area of my face. Let's move on to the actual challenge, which is this foundation, which I'm gonna have to tell you, really sucks. See, that's a bit lighter than that one. And a bit more yellow tone, which is actually better for me. But I have a really hard time finding foundations that match me. It still looks kind of cakey, and I feel like the sponge picked up the foundation from here. Like there's nothing left there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a bit more there and see. Oh, it's really cakey around this area here. It's just not a good look. I didn't apply powder because I remembered I have this palette, the e.l.f. contour palette, and it has a powder shade, for me at least, a powder shade in here. Okay, so let's talk about this. It has a highlighter, like a setting powder kind of powder. This is a warm bronzer, a contour shade. First of all, I swatch them, so we see how I swatch. The bronzer, powder. The powder matches me pretty well. Can't really see it. What is this? Highlighter. Does it shine? Yeah. And the contour shade. They are a bit powdery, but so let's try the powder, like setting powder one first. Under eye. This side of my face looks really cakey anyway. I don't think it's a fair shot for the powder. Let's try the other side. It actually did mattify pretty nicely, I would say. It's gonna go on my forehead. Even if I use like a matte foundation or my concealer dries matte, I still use a powder because I just can't stand this. I didn't set my makeup with a powder and I'll like crease off or something. I guess I'll just set my eyelids too while I'm at it because I applied some foundation on them and that creases. And everything creases on my eyelids. Okay, so this has like a nice yellow tone. And it's pretty nice, I'd say. Like it did set my. We'll see if it'll crease while we'll do the rest of the makeup. Okay, now normally in this order I do contour, bronzer, highlight. Let's start with the contour. It's a bit darker than what I'm normally used to. I use a lighter contour shade. I'm gonna try it on this side of my face because I feel like the other side is too cakey to try it on. I feel like it is a bit dark for me for a contour powder, but I'm like really light, so I guess it would work for like most people. I know they only make this in like one shade, so if you're too dark for this, there's no other option for you. So yeah, that's the contour powder. It's like it blended nicely there. That looks fairly nice. When I move on to the bronzer shade, the one that didn't really like pick up on my finger. This scratchy bad brush that I usually use for bronzer because I like it. I can control how much I apply. Now this, oops, it is bothering. This is a lot lighter than the bronzer I normally use. Just for comparison, that is the bronzer I normally use. That is that one. That's nice. I really enjoy that. Let's apply it on my forehead too. I'm trying to make it so you can see what I'm doing. Actually, I really like this bronzer. I feel like it's a lot lighter than what I'm used to, but it like gives a nice effect. And yes, let's go with a bit of bronzer on my nose because I usually do that. Just there a bit, not really to contour, just to give a bit of color. Now let's try the highlight shade. It's a lot subtle. Than what I'm used to. This is really nice. I really like that. For days when I don't want the blinding disco ball highlight, this is a nice option.